So I'd like to talk to you a little bit about a course that we have called Architecting in the Cloud. So cloud computing is something that has received a lot of attention. So many organizations are looking to cloud computing to, number one, reduce the amount of time that it takes for you to deploy an application. Number two, increase the sort of scale and the reach that your application would have. And number three, free up resources that are otherwise occupied on infrastructure and allow them to develop applications that might support your business. But with all of these promises, there's a number of concerns as well. So people are traditionally worried about security. They're worried about a number of other concerns. What happens when we lose control of the data? What happens with governance? How is it that we ensure that we can achieve the regulatory concerns that we have, and so forth? And so we're not only going to talk about these sorts of things. Many people assume that you're going to get scalability, availability, and so forth for free when you deploy an application in the cloud. And that's just not the case. What we're going to cover in the course are the fundamentals. So what are the kinds of things that you need to understand about the cloud? What design decisions were made when the cloud was designed? How is that going to affect the kinds of decisions that you can make as an application developer? We're also going to talk about the design decisions that you have and the kinds of trade-offs that those designs are going to result in. Additionally, when you start to think about deploying in the cloud, you start to think about the infrastructure that's required to monitor your applications, to test your applications, and so forth. You start to have a big impact on the overall structure of the organization. So in what ways could our existing structure, organizational structures, inhibit our ability to effectively deploy, monitor, and maintain applications in the cloud? So this course is going to be a high-level overview. We're not going to focus on any specific cloud vendor or any specific technology, but rather we're going to focus on the broad concepts as a whole. So how is it that you can evaluate when something might be in the cloud? What are the ways in which you can achieve the properties that are of a concern to you? And how might you evaluate your organization to ensure that you're set up in a way that will allow you to effectively develop, deploy, and maintain systems in the cloud?